doing good. First of all, listen, how good to see you also. I was really trying to get you last week at the other award show, and I had the opportunity to meet you at the Jeffrey Wright and Tracy Ellis Ross event. So, Cord, I have to know what's going through your body. Listen, we're going to talk. We can just shut down every other interview on this carpet because we're about to talk.
Okay.
What's going through your mind? How are you feeling? I mean, literally, there has been so much success coming your way, so much acknowledgement, recognition. Like, what are you feeling? Genuinely.
I feel incredibly excited and overwhelmed. I mean, I think that it's a mixture of all different kinds of emotions. You know, I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm anxious, I'm overwhelmed, I'm incredibly proud. I just think that, all of those things and more. I think that it hasn't even really set in yet. I don't know if it'll set in until I'm actually sitting in the room that night. It just feels it feels really strange. It is, and beyond my wildest dreams. You know, we made this movie for not a lot of money. We made it in 26 days. It was sort of like, we loved it. We knew that, we were really proud of it, but when you put anything out into the world, how many people are proud of their movies they put out in the world and then people don't like them, So I think that just because you're proud of something doesn't mean that other people are going to like it. And so I think that for me, I've just been overwhelmed by the enthusiasm that a lot of people have shown toward the movie, and I just feel incredibly grateful and honored. Yeah.
Why do you think that American fiction has resonated with the entire universe at this point? Let's be clear.
I don't know if it's the universe. We still probably got to get to Antarctica, maybe Peru, but if we can get Peruvian distribution, I'll take it. No, but I think that it is. Look, I think that what people are seeing is that it's a film that, yes, there's a satirical element to it. Yes, it's sort of like part of the film is about what it's like to be a black writer and sort of like a black creative and the limitations people put on you because of that. But I think that, the movie, one of the main themes of the movie, it has nothing to do with blackness. It's about sort of like the freedom to be yourself and the freedom to be the kind of person that you want to be, and the strange things human beings will do when they don't feel that they have the freedom to be themselves. And I think beyond that, there's also sort of like this family story, this family narrative, and even if you don't empathize with the creative struggle at all that Monk is having, most people are born into a family. Most people have a mother and father or siblings or aunts and uncles. Like, people have this, whether it's a family that you made or it's a family that you were born into, most people sort of like have this, right? And so I think that there's and that transcends race, that transcends nationality, that transcends everything. It's sort of like, it's just, people understand that. And so we wanted to make a movie that felt like it was inviting to a lot of different kinds of people. We wanted to make a movie that felt Big Ten that way. And so I've been delighted to see how many different kinds of people are coming to see the film.
If you can give me one word to describe Tracy, one word to describe Sterling, and one word to describe Jeffrey, whether that's generally or working with them professionally and collaborating on this project, what would be the one word you would give the three of them?
For Tracy, I would say elegant. For Sterling, I would say mischievous. And for Jeffrey, I would say cerebral. Yeah.
I'll let you go. You have to tell me, Cord, where does one go from here? Where do you go from here? So listen, obviously, we got the Oscar Awards.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the real. Where does Cord Jefferson go from here?
Yeah, I think that the thing that I just want to keep making stuff. That's all. I've realized that that's the only thing that, I love the awards. I love the recognition the film is getting. I love the recognition that the actors are getting. I love the recognition everybody who's worked on the film is getting. I'm incredibly proud of it, and I'm so happy that I was able to make it with people that I really love. But I'm also aware that, you know, come the end of March, this is all going to go away. You know, this is not going to be happening anymore. No matter what happens at the Oscars, it's going to be over. And all that's left is the rest of my life, right? And I sort of like got to figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. And so I think the important thing to remember is, like, while this stuff has all been a blast and sort of like truly a dream come true, it is fleeting and time's going to go on. And that's sort of like the only thing that's going to be there. I'm going to be left with myself and sort of like the work that I need to do. So I just want to make sure that I'm really, you know, I fell in love with filmmaking. I want to do this for the rest of my life. So I'm just excited to get started on the next one. If they'll let me make a next one.
Listen, I already know the world expectations are really, really high. So, Cord, listen, the pressure is on, honey. The pressure is certainly on.
Yeah.
And I lied to you. One more question.
Yes.
The dream project for the next big project, if you can choose 3 to 5 people to work on this project with, who would it be?
Oh, man. I love Corey Hawkins. I think he's wonderful. I love Brian Tyree Henry. He's amazing. I really like Cynthia Erivo. I think she's wonderful. I think Nicole Kidman is amazing. Maybe Nicole Kidman. And, God, who's 5? There's an actor that I love, Gene Hackman. I know that Gene Hackman's in his 90s. He's retired right now, but I'm obsessed with him. Steve Buscemi, Michael Imperioli. There's so many people whose work I really love, yeah. And, like, the good thing is hopefully I got a long time ahead. I can eventually work with some of them. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Cord. You got